What is up, guys? Houdini here, and welcome back to a little bit of Rise of the Ronin. Yes, we are back. There's so many games out right now, I don't want to miss a single thing. Just been Stellar Blade, Dragon's Dogma, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Rise of the Ronin, and Sandland. Yeah, there's not a single moment to breathe. Nice. I've been enjoying this one. It's from Team Ninja. You might know them from the old Ninja Gaiden games, but more recently they've done the Neo series and Long Fallen Dynasty, which are all fantastic games. They all have that kind of feel to them, you know. I think they're all using their old engine that they know so well, so every game kind of looks better and better. It kind of reminds me so much of what From Software are doing, where you're like, you tell they're using that old engine, and it's not like the cutting edge of graphics or anything, but it doesn't really matter, you know. They're still beautiful in their own right, and more importantly, the gameplay is where it's at, right? And that's why we play these games. They still hold on to that true factor that gameplay always wins. It does. So it's a brand new week. We got loads of stuff coming. We've got that new game from video game Donkey, Animal Well, that's coming up. We have other indie games I want to play, like this new Crab Souls game, another Crab's Treasure. It's supposed to be really hardcore, so I'm really down for that. Yes, please. Yes, please. We just finished up Stellar Blade. That was pretty special. And then we'll be slowly easing into the big games at the end of the month. We have Hellblade 2 on the 21st. And I think we have Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake on the 23rd. And then the System Shock remake is finally coming to consoles also on the 23rd. So busy days. I'm excited for that. The System Shock remake I have not touched since back in the old fucking PC days. So I'm glad for that. I hope System Shock 2 gets the same treatment, and eventually we're supposed to be getting System Shock 3 as well. So we'll see. Those games are kind of one of the first progenitors. You know, we wouldn't have Bioshock without it. And there were big games in the simulator stuff, you know, instead of like, well, I suppose immersive sim is more important to say, because if you think simulator, people are thinking like farming simulator and that. But yeah, between that and Deus Ex and the original Thief, those were the ones that really kind of started everything off in the immersive sim space. So yeah, it is kind of Bioshock in space. Alright. So yeah, this game is split up into different sections. We're in the middle of the turn of the century in Japan, so you've got kind of the West invading, coming over, trying to make some deals, but secretly manipulating things behind the scenes. And then they've got the rights behind the with the Shogunate. They're working with them, but you know, clearly there's a little bit of manipulation going on. So it's really cool. So we play as one of these Blade twins, which, as you can imagine, they're you know, samurai that are born as twins and raised together, now rivals. Have been basically turned Ronin, turned exile, and it's up to you whether you want to go on the side of the Shogunate and you know, basically allow the West to come in and influence things, change things forever, or do you want to go anti-Shogunate, which is to keep the old Japanese traditions, which that's the one I'm going for, because even with the Western influence, the way they're going about it is not good at all. It might seem like it's pretty obvious, like just go with the times, but no, they're actually like coming in and stealing everything and basically changing it around. It's not good. It's not good. That's not the way to do it. It's kind of what happened in real life as well, sadly. You won't beat that tide. How's it going, dude? Hello. How's it going, man? How is Ginger Schmeagol today? I've been messing around with some of the bot commands, and I kind of put a few of your guys' channels in there, so let's see how that goes. You know me, man, it takes me like 2 weeks to fix a bot thing. It's not my fault, man. I actually figured out what was wrong. There's a separate little program inside Streamlabs, and it's just called Stream Labels, but I think it's dying off. I think they're getting rid of it, and it was basically where you would do all your label stuff down in my bottom left corner. A very simple thing, but of course it requires 2 fucking different bot things, and it would basically read off a text document. You know yourself, you've probably dealt with this stuff a lot, but every now and then it just breaks for no damn reason. Like, I'm always signed into Streamlabs, I'm always doing that, and Streamlabs, they have their cloud bot inside of it, but for whatever reason, I have never signed out of the thing, it will just turn off the cloud bot. It's a tiny little dongle. You'd swear you were swiping left and all this stuff. It's so stupid. So yeah, this game is split into multiple areas. We started off in Yokohama. Now we're in the Edo place, and later on we'll be going to I believe Kyoto. So I'm excited for that. So this area is kind of closed off because of the Western influence. It's a huge game. This is a 40-hour plus game. Is this it down here? No, I think there's something else. But you can see it's quite, the fog of war as ever, so you don't get to see. But I don't get to move outside of it yet. We need to do more of the story. But yeah, I'm going to be jumping back into this one and Tales of Kansara, which is that awesome Metroidvania, before I start any other games. But I think, like, in terms of big releases, I don't think there's too many big ones besides those indie ones. There's that little, what's a Little Kitty Big City, which is, I know it sounds cute, it's all Pixar and stuff, but it looks really fun, and I like those kind of games because they're palette cleansers, from the guts and glory from this kind of game, and taking off heads and arms and that, and then go all the way back to something cute. So yeah, lots of indie stuff coming, which is nice. They can be short and sweet and great palette cleansers for sure. I love it. Hello Megan, how's it going? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're well. Today is a bank holiday here. Everybody's been kind of chill. And then I went to see Mitski at the weekend, cool performing artist. And she's always got like a bit of shtick about her dancing. She does quite interpretive dancing while she's singing, but they turned it into like a big light show. It was really special, really really special. That was fun. And I was going to stream yesterday, and then it was like the time I didn't match up. I was like, I'm going live. I'm not going live. I'm going live. So yeah. Any other news from you guys? Any gaming news or Fortnite news for you, Dynamite? I heard a good bit. Over the weekend, Helldivers 2 just completely collapsed in on itself. So at the start of it, like, PlayStation don't want to put their games onto PC, as you can imagine, But these guys don't want to lose those numbers, so they're always like, sign in with this, sign in with that. Like, Microsoft has been doing it for the longest time, but PlayStation, of course, made a ham of it, and because the servers were getting slammed at the start, they decided to forgo it and just allow you to skip through it so you wouldn't have to create a PSN account. Well, the fucking roosters have come home, and unfortunately now they try to re-implement that. Probably Sony head-ups giving them shit, and it's caused a massive backlash to the tune of over 300,000 negative reviews on Steam. You wouldn't believe it. Like, this is one of the hot darlings, the multiplayer things that, both PC and PlayStation people are happy. Now, one thing I've noticed is it's got, of course, the PlayStation fanboys up in arms. Like, they're all bad on every side. You ever notice Nintendo giving too many shits? But anyway, and they've decided to attack PC players over signing in. Like, it is a very small thing to have to do, but it's something that they didn't have to do before. We've signed up to numerous amounts of launchers. I hate them as much as you do. It's complete bullshit. And half it's just for data collection that they'll then sell to fucking Facebook or something, or an AI bot, and then you lose all your fucking data or your credit card details or something. And Sony knows that all too fucking well after it happening numerous times. So it's really annoying. But it's just a small inconvenience. But just seeing the PlayStation fanboys, they actually went so far, they can't help but give out about everybody. Here as I play a PlayStation game, they call them PC Xbots. They don't know what to do. Like, I'm not Mr. Xbox, Mr. PlayStation. I have them all because I'm not a weenie little bitch and a grown-ass man who fucking screams for a piece of plastic. There's one very notable Xbox guy, and he's well into his 50s at this point, but you can tell he's a little bit touched in the head. Like, every time he goes to the conferences that they always take pictures with him, and you're like, okay, this is a person who's been dropped when they were a baby, So he brings that kind of chronic illness online, and he's a super fan of Xbox. Well, over the weekend, he just magically became a super fan of PlayStation. He's a flip-flopper, hip-hopping flip-flopper, which is one of the worst people. If you've watched an episode of Survivor or anything, the worst people you'll ever meet in life is a flip-flopper. Very dangerous. They're worse than a fence-sitter. A fence-sitter is a non-starter. They don't go either way, so they're boring, and they usually have no backbone, But a flip-flopper, and same with politics and everything, are very dangerous people because it means they don't hold any real values at all. They just go with the flow. They hate wagon. That guy's a fucking idiot. But yeah, that's just one small part of it. Then, of course, you can't really move if you have been online and seen on the Kendrick Lamar Drake stuff. Now, I have been outspoken against Drake for a long time. I've said some probably slanderous things. I've always got the horrible vibe from him, as the ladies say, the ick. I get a really bad vibe from Drake, and I have since he was on Degrassi. There's something going on there. Either he's another one of these Disney kids who was probably abused or touched and is now turned into an abuser himself. But it got really weird. I always got the weird feeling from him. And then it got really weird when he started hanging out with Millie Bobby Brown about four or 5 years ago when she was like 14 years old. Really weird stuff. It's not just a fan, let's take a picture. It's like, let's hang out. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. Now all this stuff coming out, like, yeah. Honest to God, like, as time is going on, I don't know what is going on with the rap game, but we're starting to unearth this kind of fucking Black Epstein Island thing going on between P. Diddy, Drake's probably part of it, who knows. Apparently Will Smith's involved in all that stuff as well. Oh my fucking God. Jesus. What the fuck is going on, dude? Is it too much
you're
money and
here.
power? Or is it just fucking psychos creating more psychos? Crazy stuff. Hello, Mr. Who. How's it going, Bernie? Jesus, what is that emote? That's kind of scary looking. She stared into my soul. Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. Jesus, that's scary. Fuya. I've never heard of Fuya. I hope she's good. She looked like Doger, you know, Doger. She's this old school, she goes by Dodger now. She's old school, she used to hang around with Jesse Cox and that. She's still streaming and stuff, she's cool. Ended up buying that Bright Memory. Nice, dude, how much was it? That's a funny game, dude. So I think it's done by a Chinese developer. And it starts off as just Bright Memory. And it was only 4 hours long, or even an hour and a half maybe. I think people beat it in an hour and a half. It's kind of cool. It's like cybernetic time travel ninja stuff. I think he's a solo dev. And then Xbox got behind him and gave him a fat check. And Bright Memory Infinite ended up being, well, it wanted to be a launch game for the Xbox Series X. I never know what became of it. I think it was just a bit of fun. It's an FPS kind of shooter with a ninja blade. It's sort of like Shadow Warrior or that Ghost Runner game that's been around, you know. So that's what's going on there. But yeah, it could be really cool. Like, hell yes. All right, so yeah, so that's, I don't know which side you guys are on, but that's just my personal feeling on Drake. I mean, like I said, it can be slanderous. Like, none of this stuff might be true at all, but I don't know. Sometimes when you get that feeling, you gotta trust your gut. There's smoke, there's fire, kind of thing. You know, obviously innocent till proven guilty, but my God, if they don't have the noose around their neck and they're just walking around with it. God damn. One of my opponents had waterbending AI, also full health, mythic AR, and a shotgun but no heals. Had about 40 health. Ended up killing him. Nice, dude. Did you win the game? Hell yes. See, there you go. Look, it's popping off already.
And we had some fun in the Pleasure District, didn't we?
Alright, so this is one of the guys that's just lower than I like.
Geisha, was she?
So we just lost one of our friends, Taka. She was working with the Shogunate, but then she came back and helped us.
The likely consequences.
I'm thinking you can go either way with this, so the game will feel quite different. This game is cool. You got your Neo-style parrying and key system, but you've also got like Assassin's Creed style open world stuff with a glider, horse, all that stuff.
I need to show the same commitment she did.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If I miss anybody, let me know. I want to put all my favorites in there. If you stream or if there's something you want to shout out. I know I don't have a whole lot of people coming through, but you never know. It might help. I want to put your channels in there. Let's just hope that Nightbot or whatever Streamlabs doesn't shit them all out at the same time. I put them under different timers. But, you know, the nature of a timer is that no matter how many times it goes off, it will eventually meet at the same time, you know? Because it's all just a clock at the end of the day. But we'll get that going. Hopefully it'll send a bit of love your guys' way. I've been telling you this for, God, it feels like a year now at this point, but I've been trying to find new ways to give back to you guys over and over and over again. I'm just come up with little ideas. If there's something you want me to take out, if there's something you want me to add on it, just let me know, because I know maybe my information is wrong or whatever, you know. You're not forced in any way. So this will probably open up and let us. This guy, I thought he was the Blade Twin. He's very close.
Gensui told us to be ready for action at any moment.
Get ready for action.
I'm cleaning my pistol. You should get ready too.
Nice. So we got a small pistol now as well, so we can kind of shoot that as we dodge. It's pretty tasty, man. It doesn't matter if you stream or not. It doesn't matter if you do any content or not. If you just want something you want to shout out, it's fine by me. The Gatekeeper shotgun. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you. And then do what, this is kind of from Dynamite. Go in and change the fucking, the mag so you'll have 5 shots in it. Because the tree can hurt a little bit. Even on the Cerberus. Can't change it on Cerberus. Also got a solo win. Yeah, I've been getting loads of solo wins, which is crazy. I was playing with some new people at the weekend that have never played, so they're like, just level 1s, you know? And it really showed up itself. It really showed its ass. It shows how broken this skill matchmaking is. I just walked through the entire lobby. At the end, it was me versus 5 people, and I killed them all for the win. It was like, what the fuck? Must have been a complete bot lobby just to make it easier for them. 18 kills or some shit. Which, you know, I've gotten more, but this was like, what the fuck?
Ah,
But yeah, the water bending, I do enjoy it up close, but I'm outmatched from far away because these fucking mouse and keyboard guys, they're able to use it like snipers miles away. I was trying to snipe a dude, and he was destroying me with the water from miles away, like sniping distance. Like, what? There you go. So yeah, the quicker that shit goes, just wish I could turn off crossplay, man. It irks me so. Alright, let's see. We gotta go to the top of his grave. We kind of pay our respect, is it? Or is it way up here? Nice. Alright, so I gotta get into the controls again, sorry. So yeah, lots of crazy shit going on. So I hate to see this is like half the fans. You got the Sony fans giving out about Stellar Blade, now giving out about Helldivers. And like, you're not helping your system, you're an anti-fan, you're a piece of shit. They're like, no, we got, and then they're blaming PC and then calling PC players Xboxes and all that. And I'm like, how the fuck are you doing that? You know, they just, it goes to show, like, I love the PlayStation games, but the fans are the most toxic motherfuckers, man. They will destroy everyone that's not them, you know. Poor old Xbox fans, they're just like, please keep the games on Xbox so I have something.
Let us pray for.
At the end of the day, it's all just becoming one big PC anyway. That's why I'm here, motherfucker. It's your fault she's dead. Ooh, let's do it.
You may cast blame later. This is not the
Yeah,
place.
what the fuck is he doing here? Why can't we just kill him? He's like the right-hand man of the Shogunate.
Taka, I am afraid
I think
cannot stay
Taka
long.
was his mistress as well. She wouldn't tell
I
us.
must
She was like the leader
fulfill
of the
my
geishas,
duty.
you know, the head mistress. And I don't like him. He's definitely one of the baddies. So he planned to carry on the persecution of the explosionists. The explosionists is what they're calling the anti-shogunates, you know. People who are trying to expose the West from Japan. Basically like send them packing, you know. But what's happening is a lot of Japanese nationalists are getting caught up in the... So they're killing their own people, basically. It's fucked up. It really is. And that's what's happening. Choosing the wrong side of history.
Indeed,
So you can
I
see
do.
our anti-shogunite
And
stuff is
that's
going
not
up.
all. Under the shogun, I
Yeah, I'd
will
like to
muster
finish
the
this one
power
this week.
of the
We'll do
nobility
our
and
indie
imperial
stuff.
court.
Hell yeah.
Strengthen our military.
We should
and
hear about a little bit of
negotiate
Switch
a
2
new
news
treaty.
this week just because of the
A
investor
fairer
calls
one.
that goes on. Not really
It
meant
shall
to be for us,
protect
it's for
our people
shareholders and investors.
and our wealth.
But we always get information out of it. We should hear a little bit about Sony's
you lonely,
possible
dearest
end of
Taka?
May showcase. They always
hold
get
on.
out in front of
I
the
won't be long.
June E3 stuff.
And when I join you,
Yeah, new Tomb Raider stuff
I
as well.
shall
It looks
give
like they're
you
going to
the
go
most
full kind of
exquisite
open world
hairpin
Ubisoft with it, for better or for worse.
you have
I
ever
think
seen.
Uncharted Lost Legacy with Lara. You're going to have full control over a motorbike, but a lot of similar stuff is supposed to take place in India. A natural disaster happens, like a flood or a landslide or something, and it unearths a big tomb and stuff. So, see how things go. Okay, I think I handled that well, you know, kind of spat in his face. That was sort of a meeting of the minds. We'll meet again. It's so funny, like, you can't just attack him there and then, you know. This is all highly political, so you have to pick and choose your battles. But when the cutscene lets us kill him, we'll kill him, you know. We'll see. It'll take me a while to get used to things again. I've been wearing this, it's called a secret agent outfit. I know it's not very samurai, but I just fucking love it. In fact, it's very Western, even with the boots. But I love it. There's something so clean about it. I'm just a sucker for me black trench coats and that. Alright, next mission. We'll be able to probably explore a little bit of the Edo area now, which seems
It
quite
seems Genzui's
advanced.
latest plan
A
is
lot of
coming
cities in that.
together.
Winning
We're
with 8
just
kills,
waiting
nice
for
dude. Yeah, I
everyone to
noticed with
get
solo, you're not going to get as many kills.
Ever since Genzui read Master
At least
Shogun's
I don't, because I
last
played a bit
words,
close to my chest. But
he's
damn
been
if you
all
don't get a lot
fired
of
up
wins.
about forging a new Japan.
Good on you, dude. You're very
In
good. You're
fact,
building a
I'm
PC.
pretty sure he's
Oh,
gearing up to
nice.
attack the Red Demon's men. Head
What
on.
kind of specs are you thinking?
What do you think?
Definitely like the
Can you
outfit.
handle
Cheers.
the fight?
What kind of specs are you thinking, Megan? I have been trying to build a PC and buy a new PC for like 2 years now. I just refuse to buy anything for myself. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'll gift things for people. I'll buy things for people, but I just won't. I have an old ass phone and
Good.
stuff. I just don't.
Then let's
like,
do
the
this
way I
together.
do it with technology is I'll run it until I don't run no more. You know. Like even this PC here I got is just an old 960. You know, it's from like 2013, 2015. Old. But yeah, a lot of the 4060s and there's a couple of TI. That would be my kind of thing. 4080 for any of the 40 series. They're coming down a good bit. I know everyone kind of shits on the 4060 because it's like a stopgap, but
That's true.
it's still ray trace ready. It's still probably the one I go for. We'll see. Honestly, I want to get a better CPU because that seems to be the bottleneck everywhere. Fucking everywhere.
Strike down the Red Demon.
Truly an impressive sight.
Everyone's out here screaming for 4090s, and then you've got a crappy CPU.
I would like to thank you all.
Nice. We fought the Blue
joining us.
Demon as well. He's kind of working with the
We all come
Shogunate.
from different
He was tough as
domains.
nails. We saw his face
Places
too. He
with
wasn't anyone we
different
recognized.
customs,
The
different
old grey-haired guy.
loyalties. In fact, some of our
Alright,
clans
time
once
for a pep
opposed
talk.
each other long ago.
Maybe the Helldivers 2 community manager should get a
Yet
raise.
we have cast aside
I don't know, dude. He
differences.
seems to be he's
Come
putting it, or
together.
they do. I don't know if they're male or female.
A
Or whatever.
testament to Master Shogun.
It's tough. They're kind of trying to cover for
We
Sony.
must
Then
strike
they're
in
at
the
fault.
name of
But
all
then
who have been
Sony
oppressed.
mandated it again.
Let us not
So now
forget
they've
the
walked
pain
back that part,
of Master
but
Shogun
they've
and
delisted the game
countless others who have suffered.
from over 170 countries or
We
something
will
because
bring this
wherever it's not
darkness to
sold
an
with
end.
PSN and all this crap.
And deliver
For Steam is available
divine
pretty much
retribution to the
99.9%
Red
of their countries, you know. The PSN is not. So pretty much anywhere out of the normal, you know, fucking the countries you know basically offhand, you know. Pretty much America, Japan, Western Europe. That's about it. That's all there. Everything else, like South America is screwed.
There are rumors of a hostile
Polynesia's
agent lying in
screwed.
wait near the castle.
Africa's
Perhaps
screwed.
you might
It's
acquire
horrible.
more guards.
I am allowed as many guards as the Shogun
Never seen
provides.
such a stupid company.
Do you
And
expect
everyone
the
blames
chief
about
minister to
Xbox
flout the
having
rules?
bad messaging, and they do, but Sony only get away with it because they don't talk about things, and when they do, they stand on their fucking own dog shit like they have now. Stupid. I got a PS5 that came off the back of PS4, and it was clear that, you know, out of the bunch, you need one is having games that you can't really get anywhere else, right? I have an old Xbox One, which I enjoy for Game Pass. So I've always been on the path of, do I go Xbox Series X for Game Pass or just get a PC and get Game Pass for that? Game Pass is fantastic. They're already adding a new Lords of the Fallen, Jedi Survivor, and that's without the stuff they're actually telling us, which will be at E3, which will be all the Activision stuff. I'm hoping for the Spider-Man games, the Transformers games, and some of the old Call of Duties would be wonderful too. We're gonna attack him now? Look at these dudes. Am I supposed to be scared?
Here we go.
Let's go! Need some fireworks. Damn! Went straight for the shot.
So they are here.
Why couldn't we just attack them at the graveyard? This is badass under the snow. So many people are gonna die here. Wait. Yes! We get to take over. These guys know how to make cutscenes. Alright, let's start the mission. Okay. Yeah, it's still kind of mission based. We get to have our boys with us. Guessing this. Yeah, this is just gonna be all out war. Nice! Break through the enemy defense. Alright, these guys are just slaughtered. Leave some for me! Jeez, I'm getting wrecked. Hold on, I gotta get. Is that not the party button? Maybe not. No, it's not. It's not the party button. Okay. Okay, using old Stellar Blade control slow. Oh, yeah. Oh my god! I missed how gory this is. Okay. Back the fuck up. He didn't die. He is now. Defeat the retainers protecting the Palestine. You'll see that little arrow beside there. Nice. I think I blocked through there. Alright, how did I do the key blast? Boom. No, it's R1. Boom. Yes. Okay. So you take. Whoa, he hit me from behind. You take the blood off it. It's called a key flash. And it gets your little blue bar down the bottom. Because that's like your stamina. You good, bro? Nice. Take all the goodies. We have our giant Otachi, but we have a little pistol as well. That one's kind of like Bloodborne's where it just goes off. But you can change over to the nice guns which work exactly like they do in Neo, which you aim for the head. Headshots are usually killers. You can switch your weapons on the fly as well. I think this is the one I usually use. Let me see. And then you can do some fancy stuff where you put your weapon away. I'm trying to remember which one I use. I pressed every button there out of panic. Yeah, sword marchers or Dachi. Okay, cool. Nice. This game, I don't think it's doing that great. I think it's selling better than the Neo games and that, but a lot of people shy away from them since they're so hard. This one, with it being just PlayStation and that, and then everything else that's going out. I think this one also had the PlayStation tax, as I call it, otherwise known as it being $70 or €80 over here, which is fucked. Stellar Blade was the same as well. We'll see. You know, I got Hellblade 2 coming up soon, really soon, like the next 2 weeks or so, and I want a fancy system to play it on, you know. I need to take a bite, go for the PC. We gonna fight this guy?
Attack me,
right.
And you attack.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like, what kind of color are you gonna go for? Some nice RGBs or a cool case or something?
I won't make this easy.
You know, we can talk about all the insides we want, but at the end of the day, you gotta look at that thing, right? Whoa, he just did this massive flash in the air. Did you see that? Jesus, okay, this is, what do we call this? Nice, that's so cool that he does that. Jesus. How do I switch this? Damn! That sucks. It's not my fault. I was trying to switch something. There's a lot of controls. No, how do I switch that back? No! There we go. Damn it, it changed over to something else. Jesus. Should have played a little bit beforehand. Nice! Jeez. Well, this guy may be, you know, the Shogunate's bitch, but he can fight! He can die too. Look how little damage that does. Oh, it's taken over. Of course we don't get to kill him yet. The question is, where's the blue demon? Oh, there he is! Told you. Can't have a little bitch without a fucking protector. Huh?
And so I came here of my
It's the guy who started all the shit.
As a man, I have the right to choose
He
where
took
I
our
will
Blade
die.
Twin's arm. Our Blade Twin survived that. So unfortunately, he too is working with the Shogunate. We got to fight the both of them! Oh, hell yes. I'm fucking dead though, but I'm down for this.
Here we go.
Dude, they're both attacking me at the same time. I am scared.
My lord.
Jesus, I barely survived the blue demon before. Alright. Nice. Nice! Oh, we have his name now. Cool, I shouldn't be reading his name when I'm perfect parrying. Suck it! You doing okay?
You have believed in me.
We obviously attack much slower with the Odachi being a massive blade that it is. But look, he can't actually block me. Whoa, did you see that?
Ends here.
Oh, that sucks. Nice. I kicked his ass there. And he, enemy keyblades. Oh, they both did it. Cool. He's turned himself into 3 people. Like, basically, I got his... Oh, I think I'm going to go down here. That sucks. I couldn't even get back up. Now you move over. You can actually play as the other people. This guy's almost dead. Hold on. I need to pick her up. How do you do it again? Ah, fucking buttons. No, he's going to kill everybody. He's fucking killing everybody. Fuck. Please move. I hate the way it's locked on to the wrong guy.
Sorry for the trouble.
Sorry. Alright, hold on now. Gee, this is a fucking mess. This is so messy. Please let me get up. Ah, I cannot get up. Nice. We just kill one of them. We can sit the fuck down. I am so unprepared. Oh no, they're both attacking me. This is horrible. It's because the other guys are dead. What the fuck? Oh no, I'm out of juice. I'm out of everything. This is a disaster. Yeah, they're just fucking shish kebab. It's over. Damn, I couldn't get the controls down. And then when you go over to another person, it's already locked on, so the camera really just fucks you over when all you want to do is res the other person. I thought we did pretty good there, actually. It just all went fucked up. Forgot how awkward the controls are in this one. I gotta do this whole thing again. When I say they're awkward, I mean they're awkward. Like L3 to fucking crouch and shit like that. Nice. We're doing really well. If I could just have fought that guy myself, I had him beat. I actually knocked his key bar down and he went straight into setting his shit on fire. Which I always hate that. That's one of those moments where it's like, I've got his health down enough. Let's do an insta-win mode. Nice. White and pastel pink. Cool. Still working on buying everything, just waiting for sales. Yeah, agreed. They keep going down really fast because the 50 series, and then it goes back up. So we gotta fight. It's almost like 3 phases.
Come then. Come and take your prize.
Why aren't they doing anything? This is one of these games I was talking about. All 3 of these games just happen to be Japanese. And they all have horrendous, and I mean horrendous AI. You need to watch what the other AI is doing. More importantly, what they're not doing. Come on, bitch. Watch them now. See the 2 of them? Every now and then they'll attack a little bit. And by a little bit, I really mean a little bit. Alright, and this guy takes over. Okay, if I can just separate one of them. The aggro on both is quite mean. I don't care who it is, I just need to separate them out, you know? It won't be so bad. Come here. Ah, why couldn't the AI do something there? I hate that they're able to get this massive attack off. The AI is just like, it's a nice day. Might go swimming later, you know. Nice. Nice. Got me there in the end. Alright, we just need to split these 2 up. It's entirely possible. Make sure our AI don't completely die. Nice! I really hate that you can't get up. Alright, now we've split them up. It's me and you, baby. That's all I ever wanted. All I ever wanted was to slice you in 2. Alright, there's that. We saw that before. Nice! He got it again. Okay, that's really tough. He actually kicks you on the ground in the face, which is really cool. Enemy. Now it teaches me this again later. Nice! We just blocked his shot there, and it set our sword on fire from the spark of the gunpowder. Pretty sexy, huh? Oh, he did it again. Nice. Even though the wall didn't allow it, you see that? He had to pass through me. That's funny! Okay, we're getting too close to the other guy. Don't allow that to happen. Nice. We almost have this guy checked. Alright. Nice. Did it again. Lovely. We can do the same too. No, he always gets that move off, huh? Nice. No, I'm changing weapons by accident. That's what happens, dude. The one little movement mistake. Oh, I did it again. Why does it keep changing my my things around? Alright, let's go. Nice. Let me do that, dude. Nice. Okay, he's down for now. Don't have any more heals. Take it handy, boys. Take it handy. Oh! Watch out! Damn, he's doing multiples of them. That's scary. Alright, I have no health left. let's just do as much damage as we can. It's not over. I'm not going home. Okay, I'm about to die here. That's okay. The other boys should be able to finish it off, I hope. And if not, handsy-ass bitches, right? You need a potion if you were going to finish it. I think that should do it. Nice. The real fight was the blue demon. That was fucking cool. Hell yeah. Nice. Nice, nice. I love this game. It's just, that was like the first fight after not playing it for a couple of weeks. Nice. Is he actually dead? Damn. This game also has a Detroit Become Human style story where you can go into your longhouse and replay missions and see how other ways pan out. Pretty cool.
To die at the hand of a lone veiled edge.
It was fun. That was literally a 3-phase boss.
I pledged to protect.
Yeah, these guys are trying to uphold what they think the Shogunate stands for.
The rest is up to you.
But it's not real at all. The Shogunate is actually working with the West, taking bribes, allowing them to export all their goods, you know. It's pretty bad. I would behead this fucker while I could. Now, this isn't the Shogunate himself. As far as I can tell, he's only the right-hand man. I don't think we'll actually get to see the Shogunate. I think Shogunate think Emperor, you know. Or at least one lower than Emperor. Yeah, I picked out a nice case myself. Spare him or kill him. Ooh. Which one should we do? I'm killing him. He's a piece of shit. This is for Taka, you wanker. This is going to change things for sure.
Come. Do your worst.
Do it. There's probably going to be a revelation, because we're nearly halfway through the game. Nice. That we need to work with the West or something, but yeah. For this kind of game, it's best to keep it personal.
March 1860. The Red Demon was assassinated outside the Sakurada Gate of Edo Castle.
Dang. Is he's considered the Red Demon, and he's the Blue Demon. Nice. Okay, jotting down the history. So obviously you could do it a little bit differently. No.
They were saying the trade talks have been suspended.
And you just believe them, did you?
You
got
try
some of the
arguing.
British and the
I don't
Americans.
welcome the taste of steel, personally.
Ooh.
Right?
Are these expulsionists? There's gotta be another bad guy
Wait, who are you?
above all this. I mean, this isn't the way to drive them out of Japan. God damn. That's cowardly shit. You're better off just to end talks and have them leave. Doing it this way is just causing more trouble. More blood. A few weeks left, Fortnite season. Would you bring back Kratos? Yeah, what the fuck? He's been in the API, like in the background mainframe for all the store stuff for ages. Like, it's time. Honestly, they're not going to do anything.
The influence of the United States, which E had done so much to promote, waned, leaving the door open for the British to take their place.
Oh god, which is worse? Which is worse? Back then, they were about the same, unfortunately, the Americans and the British. Even though they fucking hate each other. Goddamn redcoats. It's just a matter of taking over. See, so this is where you can see that happen with Taka. Now it's 1860.
After their triumph at the Sakurada Gate,
That was so much fun.
Kusaka and his allies plot the next step
What a
in their
great way
quest
to like
to
relearn
expel
things.
the
I'm here with the
foreigners.
L1s. L1 is just block. I don't even know why it's in there because you're parry instead of blocking, you dead. Yeah, here they come. Hard spell. These guys are pretty tough to fight because they use a lot of the stronger swords. Whereas the Japanese ones, you know, like Hattori Hanzo and that, they're sleek and light and sharp as a whip, but you know, if you were to put them up against a great sword or something, it's just painful.
Calm down.
Oh.
Calm down. Good boy. Good boy.
Surprised they're not using English bulldogs.
Boy, what's the matter? What is it with you today? Hi. Sorry.
Trying to be all nice.
Good boy.
You should know that the straw hats means Ronin.
Let's go.
Wonder where these guys are committed, so we're kind of moving to a new story.
You're lucky I didn't cut you down too.
Jesus.
This is no time for your killer instincts. Let those beasts be.
He's obviously extremely fucking dangerous. Life after death. You run out of health to start the game. Yeah, it's kind of cool you can play as the other characters. I'll give them that. That's completely new. Honestly, it's more confusing than anything, but it's handy if you need to finish things off. Mission complete. Nice. So where do we go now? Enemy weakened. Faction changed. Enemy weakened. Faction changed. Interesting. Obtain formal Diamo attire. Edo. Nice. This place is gorgeous. This game is quite beautiful. I wouldn't say it's on the level of Ghost of Tsushima. No way. We should hear about Ghost of Tsushima too soon enough. This game is more like the Shogun series, you know? It's lovely. How's it going, DPG? Nice.
Lots of constables on patrol.
Yeah, luckily with the
it'd be too
PC towers, you know, they're so easily changeable. If you don't like something or you need a bigger one. Motherboard, on the other hand, though, that's the difficult one.
I really owe you for getting between me and E.
You can start to fuck with compatibility and it gets dangerous.
The Shogunate will change how they operate. Any idea what you'll do next?
This guy's voice is a strange one.
Personally, I'm going to talk to Katsura and
sounds
see
like
what
AI or his jaws clenched. Find samurai with the demon claw. Oh, nice. That wasn't the blue demon then, no? Maybe that's connected to the Blade Twin.
Ah, I should have known.
We never stop. How was your weekend?
I recall Katsura mentioning them not so long ago.
Changed their negative reviews back to positive. Yeah, it's so stupid. Did backtrack. Yeah, they only backtracked on the PSN account thing, but I don't think the game is.
See you later.
I think it's still delisted, right? I think it's. Because I've seen a guy try to buy it recently, but half of them got refunds already. Fucking egots. It'll get sorted out. In either there's places you can obtain awards for collecting cats, taking photographs, and punishing fugitives. Visit such places when you want to exchange silver coins. Yeah, I mean, if the PSN requirement goes away, then it should be relisted. But what a disaster! They had to act because there was over 300,000 negative reviews. It was just badly handled, and I think a lot of the people with actual common sense was probably on holidays or just off for the weekend or however that goes, you know. So disaster. But listening to Arrowhead, which are the actual devs, you know, they're not owned by Sony. People want them to buy them, but this will probably create some bad blood, of course. It's just been sad, like the CEO of Arrowhead, not really understanding, as usual, like most CEOs, you know. He came out and just said it was sad to see this happening, you know. And then one guy goes, I'm in one of these countries that I can't buy it, you know. PSN is not here. What do I do, you know? I own the game and you're now about to take that away from me. And his actual reply was, I don't know. That was a CEO of a company. Like, you get sacked for less. You get sacked for less. What an idiot. Then the community manager, a couple of them, like there's usually a couple like Bernie's right there, like some of them do deserve raises. This one, unfortunately, it's hard to know what's fictitious, what's made up, and what's screenshotted and photoshopped, you know. But there's some heinous shit that's been said on possible discords, you know. How people find this stuff out, I'll never know. Maybe there's a secret discord or somebody's leaking it or something, but yeah, they were just basically calling everybody little whiny bastards and all this other stuff. Just kind of a very privileged way of looking at it. I never know what to believe with those things. You have to be careful. So many people take these things at face value and just go on the warpath, you know. Half of the people who were doing the review bombing were orchestrated on discords, and half of them were just like kids with fucking anime, you know, profile pictures, and they're like, "Durr, I'm on the wagon too, yay!" Like I was saying about these college kids protesting. When they were interviewed, they didn't know what the protest was for, you know. And then there was some really heinous shit going on where there's people like dressing up to pretend to be Palestinians, you know, that were causing trouble. And I was fucking Jesus Christ, I swear to God. But yeah, you know, like people are more interested in Kendrick Lamar and Drake than politics this year, and it's another election year. I'm sick of politics too. I don't believe in them really, but it is an election year, so please, for the love of God, vote and make your vote count and choose right, you know. There is no right choice, unfortunately. But my God, don't put that fucking orange Oompa Loompa in charge again. If you want to salvage what's left of your country, don't do that. I don't care if you think he's going to help the economy. I still think inflation is not real, you know. We've allowed them to just raise the prices. It's not real. None of that shit's real. If you think your heating bills are going up because of inflation, It's cause of greed, my friend. If they're not owned by the governments. So what does the government do over here? They like start giving people handouts to offset the... Yeah. Fucking stupid. Talk about like fucking up a problem. How about just buying out the electricity companies that are owned by the company, the government, and that would kind of suck too, because it would mean they could basically tax it out the wazoo, you know. But at least I would assume that it would be in their best interest to do that, so that they were allowed to keep the prices regulated instead of having to pay out another couple of billion in handouts, you know. Alright, you can see the state of these things. Holy shit. I don't know who's worse. Oh, didn't mean to do that. The pistol just kind of goes off. There's also bow and arrows, but I mainly just use the rifle, because if you get that lovely headshot. Oh, this guy's got a helmet on, so first shot was blocked. Be careful now, that's kind of stirred up everything. What you can do is a nice cheeky glider kill. Player's Keyblaze. I have that now? You are now able to activate it. Hard-won battle against some formidable foes. Activation of this technique will require charging your Keyblaze gauge for attacks, counter sparks. How do I do that? I want to learn that. I want to do Keyblaze. It looks like some Super Saiyan mode. Super Samurai mode. Yeah, lots. There's so many different weapons you can choose. You can even have that thing that's like a Kurosaga. It's like a hooked blade on a rope, and you can pull them towards it. You have your grapple blade as well, but in my opinion, unless they're going to introduce something later, my opinion, the grapple hook, it just takes them out of a combo. That's about it. It'll like push them forward, and that's about it. The weaker enemies you're able to throw, but how many weak enemies are you realistically going up against? Not many at all. So I find using the grapple blade can be more trouble than it's worth. What's going on here? Sometimes you can rescue people. You can have them work with you. Now, most time they just end up dead. God bless you. You can see my assassination skill is not high enough, so I didn't kill that guy, even though I assassinated him. We both missed. You fell over. Poor guy. That was the enemy leader, apparently. So yeah, you can raise your assassination level, do more damage. Very stereotypical for these kind of games. Hello there, regime rulers, sloth wimps. So these guys you rescue sometimes can be actual players, which is kind of cool, but not controlled by them. More like think of like, I don't know, AI controlled in their name, sort of like how Forza did it with the driver targets. Yeah, the future is bright for Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo and PCs. Like, everyone needs to chill out. There's too many hate mongering going on, you know. We go from the politicians doing fear mongering, which is trying to make everything sound worse than it is, just to scare you into doing things their way, and then you have the hate mongering because of clout chasing and clickbaiting, which I hate. You know, there's so many YouTube channels that just prosper. What are you kicking, my dude? They prosper on hate, and it's horrible. Like, if you're an Xbox fan, you're not going anywhere. You know, you're at least for the next 10 or 15 years anyway, and by then, after PS6, I don't think consoles are going to exist the same way you think they are. You know, it's going to be, whoa, nice, you're strong too. They're all strong. Maybe I'm not ready for this area. Oh yeah, look, he's all named and shit. Oh my god. Alright, come on down, Stephen. Let me help you. Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. He knocked him off the edge. I pulled him with the grapple hook. He landed on his edge. Cool. Fugitive defeated. Now, they're not usually supposed to be here. The fugitives are, as you can tell, special mini-bosses that you find around the lands. They're not usually accompanied by an entire place. Oh, yes. Yeah, the votes, exactly. But, you know, like, we live in a world where they will steal your vote and use your vote if you don't vote, you know, that kind of way. So not voting is a non... I don't really vote, and I know how damaging that can be, too. Just play. But yeah, fucking gaming is awesome. We are so spoiled, absolutely spoiled, when we don't know it. You know, we can't seem to see the good thing that we've got. We'd rather try and break it down. Now, console war and stuff. There was a time that's always existed. And there was a time it had a use. You know. Nowadays with social media, I think it's doing more damage than good. Back in the day, it was just schoolyard bullshit. You know. this magazine versus that magazine, this, you know, Nintendo versus Sega and all that. And everyone thinks Xbox is going to go the way of Sega. I could see Xbox buying Sega before they ever become Sega. But, you know, is there a world where Xbox will rely on cloud and a handheld and then just services like Game Pass on everything? Yes, I do see that coming. Like, maybe the box itself might not exist as we know it, or it might be a high, expensive box. But I can definitely see Sony doing the same thing as well. Like, the PS Portal is there testing the waters again. I think it's a pointless piece of kit, unfortunately. Like, really, Nintendo Switch once again, Nintendo like leading the charge. Everybody wanting to copy that, even like Steam Decks and all that, which are great little mini PCs. I see a lot of people now, and they've got the high price, the heavy duty Steam Deck, and they're just they're streaming off that and running that as a PC, which is pretty cool. Now you're not going to get, you know, fucking banging settings and ultra settings and all that, but do you really need it? Like any PC that I'm trying to get myself now, they do the usual, like, play this game on this FPS. I can see that there's 2 dudes left, but I can't see where they are. They're like indoors, but I can't go through the door. Weird. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Like, they'll show you FPS of like Warzone and Fortnite and all this other crap, GTA and Minecraft. I'm like, yes, I know people are still playing those games fucking ravenously, but what good is that to me, telling me the FPS, well done, you're getting it 190 frames on a 10-year-old game? Sure, fuck me, dude. I'll just buy a 10-year-old PC at that point, you know? That's such a stupid thing. And you're telling me these kids care about playing Fortnite 197 frames a second when they can't even fucking tell the difference between 30 and 60 sometimes. Bullshit. It's such a bad precedent that we've done with PCs, man. Higher numbers, higher numbers, higher numbers. That's not always the case at all. Like I said, spend that extra money on a better CPU. That's what I'm doing. I'll take a small hit, go from a TI version of a graphics card to, you know, the normal version. Hey girl, how you doing? You just got penetrated. Alright, that's that place done. And then get a better CPU. And it kind of depends. Like with CPUs, it's all Intel versus AMD. It's like yeah. I've used both. I don't really notice too much different with them. You know, you get your i7s and i9s. I think i9s are extremely overkill, and then AMD Ryzen, like they are much cheaper and arguably better performance. It's all about how they handle stuff. You know, I think. To me, Intel is very much throw everything at it and sees what happens, you know. And then AMD's Ryzen feels more like they will kind of compartmentalize each of the different tasks, you know. You'll have it doing that way. But, you know, at the end of the day, anything we buy and mess around with, we're all just either hobbyists or, you know, even if you know a little, you don't know that much. So none of our stuff is properly overclocked. We're not using to its full potential. Overclocking is awesome. It basically takes an object and runs it at 120% instead of 100%, right? So you're getting better results. But you run the risk of burning out your product maybe a year or two earlier than you think. But, you know, in this day and age and where PCs have gone, you're only buying a product to last 3 years. I don't care what anyone says, but that's what it is. It sucks. I'm still on the console game where if I'm getting 8 years, they want to reduce that to 6 years, new console every 6 years. I'm okay with that too. I just don't want to get into the iPhone scenario where you're getting about 9 months out of a product, which is disgusting, you know. And you have no choice but to upgrade, otherwise you lose significant value in your phone or whatever it is, you know. It's tough out there. It's a giant rat race in technology. You know, there's obviously talks of Moore's Law. There's this thing called Moore's Law. It's been around for a long time, kind of like your idea of Murphy's Law and stuff. But in Moore's Law, it's the idea of as time is going on, technology will see less and less significant growth just because of the idea of how much of these semiconductors and things that you can fit onto the silicon chip itself, right? But that has been proved time and time again to be false. And now with the push of AI, especially in the proper areas, not fucking deepfake and porn, but AI when it comes to deep learning, super sampling and that's very important. Like the Switch 2 is going to try and push all of that in a big way. Like, because the Switch 2, let's be honest, it's going to probably barely still hit 1080 if it gets 60 alone. Like, they're pissing and moaning about the new Paper Mario remake being 30, but everything that Switch is doing right now, everything that's running like ass, is being positioned to run better on Switch 2. They're basically pulling a Sony. Sony's actually been selling us shit products and then selling us better shit than the shit products, and we're buying into it, you know, since the PS4 Pro, since before that. And sure, every company has done it, you know. It's not like it's a Sony unique thing, but in terms of the console space. But yeah, before iPhone pulled that shit and Samsung, Nokia was doing the same. You'd get the little I at the end of it, the 5350i and all that. I was there for all that. I was like, this is a load of bollocks, man. It's the same product with slightly different shit, you know. Nintendo did it with the DS, DSi, 3DS, all that stuff. And went backwards for the 2DSs. Funny old company. They all do it. It's very clever. It's a way of creating that newness, that FOMO again, tapping into you not wanting to miss out on latest products, even though it actually might run worse than the thing you have. Case in point, like say the fat PS3, which was the OG one, would had backwards compatibility for everything. The second they put out a new model, it lost all of that. So if you still had what they called the fat PS3, it's not fat shaming, it was just that's the one you knew, the sleek one. Yeah, so you used to have all that buying issue with PlayStation, and then it just didn't make any sense because Xbox have just completely and utterly done such a great job with backwards compatibility. Now they've run the course of that has run, you know, it's run its course. There we go, English cyber, good boy. Yeah, there's just only so much they can do without trying to bend over for certain licenses. You know, I don't care if they're a $1 trillion company. There's some people say no. It doesn't matter how much of a blank check you write. So even this Activision stuff is going to be interesting. But people want the old Tony Hawks. They want all the band camps and rock camps and whatever what are called, rock studio, rock band. There we go. We got there in the end. So yeah, it's funny old times. Jesus Christ, we just want to play games and have fun, and that's what you should do. Doesn't matter where it's on, what it's on, how it's on. Just know that it's your money at the end of the day. Get a good deal, wait for a sale, and don't give them an ounce more than they deserve, you know. Let hold the receipts, get extended warranties, all that good stuff. Just be a good, we are consumers, we can't fight it, but be a good consumer. Know your rights, you know, hold on to that. If you have to pay an extra 50 for a bit of insurance or extended warranty for a big product like that, it's worth it, trust me. But I've run into that thing where the company itself has gone out of business and your extended warranty means nothing. There ain't nothing to fucking insure at that point. Company go bye-bye. Do you remember the 2005 Kellogg's Star Wars spoon items? I think so. Did it have a big face at the top and it would like change the milk color?
Hey!
Do you remember those, Bernie? The spoons that would change the milk different color? Alright, let's go meet it. So this is our new map. We have kind of access to it now. Edo, yeah, liberating enemy areas. Oh yes, we know this all well, don't we? So purple in this game is for Shogunate, so that would be bad for us, and green is good. I'm guessing white is just undeclared, and blue is probably ones that I've already liberated. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Nice. A lot of this stuff is, yeah, no, a little unnecessary. I don't know if we can travel back to the place. It's okay. I'm just kind of playing by ear, having fun with it. It's interesting that they've gone the mission way, you know. Neo did that as well. It's open, fully open world and then mission. It's funny. We'll have a lot of samurai stuff this year, next year. Oh yes. So yeah, next year is going to be insane. Like you think this year is a banger, but next year is going to be even more insane. I was just looking that they want to get Resident Evil 9 out in January. It's entirely possible. It's been in development for nearly 6+ years. And Tomb Raider, like the Amazon Tomb Raider game, is ready to be shown off. So that'll probably be next year. And who knows with Xbox for next year? We're possibly even getting like that Perfect Dark remake, Fable. Who knows? Like they're definitely set themselves up for the next 3 years. But can they reload the chamber properly? Sony were very good at that, but they seem to have slipped up a little bit. They used to be so good at like, all right, that's 3 years worth of great games and content. Let's reload the chamber. Let them go again.
So if
Yeah, only this generation alone I found them very lacking. PS4, when you look back at it, was insane. It's insane. It's pity it ran like a jet engine though.
Their reports include
What a generation.
mention of a samurai
From beginning to
with a
end.
peculiar hand. Must be the samurai you're looking for, right? Well,
Just
what
fucking
do you say
dead
to helping us
eyes
out?
staring at him. Count me in, I could use the lead on them. I can't have feeling like I'm being manipulated. Yeah, I don't think I trust this guy. I trust Ryomi there standing beside us. I don't know if I trust this other guy. He's trying to take the lead, but let's see. There's no guarantee. Yeah. What's cool is if you're like me and you miss a little bit of the conversation, you press square and it'll give you the conversation history, which is very nice. Oh, there's the choice. The Demon Claw. I'm wondering, are we keeping the Blade Twins' identity secret because they're connected to us and they might lose all of our you know, alliances. Yeah. So we've kind of sent the Americans packing for now, but now the British have moved in. It's just that kind of way, like, the game is definitely positioning, as it is, where you can't really fight progress, you know, and progress comes with blood spilt, always. It's just the way it is. Fucked up. Burn it down. But can we yeah. When we first met this guy, I'm really sure it was this guy, he was just a drunken lout. But he fought us as well, and I kind of had this feeling that the way he fought, I didn't feel like he was that drunk at all. I think he was fighting us on purpose, because we were meddling. Oh. So my older sister, she has a son. He's like 4 now. He's a good little lad. But she just had her second baby, a girl. It was last night. She just walked in and walked out. I don't know how she did that. And my dad and them keep sending me pictures. She's lovely. I don't even know what name she went for. She was kind of undecided. She's so cute. I think she's got a little ginger in there. I think her dad is a little ginger. Oh, he's like 5'6" or something like that. With my older sister, she'd be a bit on the smaller side anyway. Everybody's doing good. That's so nice. That's so lovely. Something about like early summer, late spring babies, huh? Alright, let's go do this. We don't want to cause too much trouble, but I don't trust this guy. I really feel like I might be fighting him. Like it's normal to pick a side, but not to trust everyone on that side, right?
Your presence would be much appreciated.
I hear the legation
You know me, I
was
can't
a parting gift
move away
the
from
Red Demon.
playing good Souls-like, so.
Makes
But
it
this time
hard
it'll be a
to
cute
ignore.
crab one.
So yeah.
But yeah,
I'm
what do you
along
guys
for
think
the
I should
ride.
do? Should I just, if I could
My
get
thanks.
a cheap Xbox
No.
Series X, or
I
should I
know
just
I'm the
jump
one
in and
asking
get
for
a
your help.
PC?
But I don't think I'll be able to join you. I'm in the middle of talks with the Lord of Choshu and his chief
The
retainer.
prices are all over the place. Like I
Genzu
have a
and the
couple
others
in
have
my
assembled near Gotenyama.
basket.
Can I
Same
count on
as
you to
Megan
go?
was just saying there.
I imagine you've got things to
They're
take care
raising
of.
the prices
Let's meet around Gotenyama later.
as they announce the newer stuff to force. Like honestly, it's such a weird situation we're in, but I really feel like was it Newegg? I feel like Newegg dictates the price of this stuff. Is that weird? Newegg is like PC parts, massive
Look at
Amazon,
this
the
place.
Amazon of PC parts,
It's more
right?
like a fortress.
Obviously, we got
Indeed.
Nvidia and
With the
AMD
Americans
and all these
fading from
guys.
the
They're the
scene,
real
The British are
Intel,
making a show of their power.
Microsoft. They're the real guys
When they
setting the
finish
price,
that damn
right? But
thing,
I
we're in
don't know,
trouble.
man.
We'll never get them out.
Between scalpers, between fucking artificial scarcity
what took you so long?
and Newegg, I
Benito,
feel like they set the
Glad you
standards.
could make it.
You know what else is driving the prices mad?
What happened to
Um,
Master Shogun?
All these
Mark
fucking
my
PC
words.
YouTube channels and
I will
streamers.
personally make sure
I'm
his
serious.
death wasn't in vain.
We've gone from like
Kosugi.
a handful of them, you
been
know,
quite a
and
while.
obviously everyone listens to
Ito,
Linus Tech Tips
I've
and you
got
can't
a
stay
job
out
for
of
you.
controversy. To
How
now,
will you
like,
get
no
to
matter
play
where I
your
move,
watch?
I know like people
And by
that were in the
you mean
community that are now PC
destroying
part.
a certain
They basically just build PCs on stream, you know. There
Exactly.
was people that were working on
Now the Red
Xbox.
Demon's
He's
gone.
gone off
The
and
foreigners
done
are next.
PC build streaming. He's called Roby
Let's
Tech or
toast
Roby
them in the
One.
cholera they
I think it was
brought.
like a nod on Roby One Kenobi or something. He used to be like
The
a
smoke
massive
will rise as
indie
a
community
beacon for our
manager for
cause.
Xbox. He's doing crazy numbers and sales now. And then you've got Origin as well. He's also heavily into it. They're the kind of guys that will find that streamer and build the PC for them. I don't know if there's any money being exchanged here, but maybe possibly. But for a lot of the times it doesn't seem that way, and they build a lot of the custom ones, you know, with massive amounts of sponsorship. I follow a good few of them on Twitter, and it's so funny. Like they are just giant farms for beggars and people looking for giveaways. And we all love a good giveaway, right? Jesus, I've done them myself on the stream. But yeah, when it comes to that stuff, like you're a tiny voice, honestly. You know, I always talk about like if your favorite game is coming out and putting a $5 or a $10 away a week or a month, it'll eventually build up and you'll have that money there. It's a little bit harder to do that for say something like a PC, because it's up to you. And as it gets down to the wire, Megan knows as well, it's always going to be that little bit more expensive, right? You know, we're not living in an age of needing to have a 5 to 10 grand build. You know, that's just ridiculous, and they're actually just overcharging these streamers. When I hear XQC buying a 10 grand PC and then fucking shorting out the graphics on it, like, yeah. Please do not let that moron ever build a fucking PC again. Yeah, we don't need that stuff, you know. And although prices are fluctuating all over the place like a fucking, you know, confused bride on her wedding day, you know, it's like, would you please just sit still for a second so I can figure out my build? It's still much cheaper than it ever was. Like the build I'm looking at currently, like I said, it's possibly a 4060, but I'm happy enough with that. I know I could just, I'd rather, but the real meat of it is the CPU, you know. It's a fucking pretty banging. I'm thinking of going with Ryzen, pretty one of the new Ryzens, and that's still only gonna set me back at around 1,000, you know. But I'm the same as you. Like I want to wait for a cheeky sale, so anything under that, I'm like, hell yeah. And that'll be the bargain of a lifetime. Like I only just spoke with people who bought a 30 series for 1,500, and it's still a great little pre-built. The argument of pre-builts being more expensive or not really been worth your time or blah blah blah, it's kind of a load of bollocks in this day and age, you know. If you don't want to run the risk of it, just get a pre-built. I'm gonna get a pre-built, you know. The only issue you're gonna have is there gonna be some stock parts, you know. Something in there is going to be shit. There's no other way around it. But if you've got the meat of it done right, if you're picking out your parts, your CPU, your GPU, the only things you really need to worry about then being stock is maybe the cooler for the CPU. You don't need the fancy liquid stuff. People install it wrong and it's pissing everywhere, and you destroy your PC build. So you might not need that. And then obviously the power supply, which I think is important to spend a few bucks on that, because yeah, Jesus Christ, if that shorts out or overheats, you're not going to reach that maximum potential of your PC anyway, you know. A lot of these PCs have kind of come a long way, and you can still get pretty far with like a 650 or 700 watt power supply, but why not go as far as 8 or 1,000 just to be safe, you know? Well, you know, you're gonna feel it in the fucking electricity bill, that's the only thing. But that argument doesn't really hold true either, because even if it is an 800 or 1,000 watt PSU, you know, power supply unit, you're not gonna use that unless it's a really extensive game and you're pushing it to its limit and you've got the fucking ultra settings on. You're fine. Honestly, I'm that kind of guy. I don't care what anyone says. I'm still fully okay with 1080 60 gaming. I don't care. Like for me to go any higher than that, I'm then going to have to just buy new monitors, new lighting, new all this stuff. And it's like, I don't want that. You know, I don't want to improve one thing just to send it back and have to improve other stuff. Like I still run a wired mouse and a wired keyboard. I don't care that much, you know. I don't think I'll ever get fully comfortable with mouse and keyboard gaming anyway, you know. But luckily, like between Steam input and all that, like it's just wonderful stuff where you get to that point where probably about 90% of games on Steam are controller compatible. Some are a little bit difficult, but a lot of time they're just waiting for the 1.0 release. It'll be like an early access game and it won't have fucking mouse and keyboard control and support, and people are pissed at them, and it's like, grow the fuck up, you know. It's gonna happen. Alright, so level 19, I'm level 20, yeah, so you can see, even though I've improved stuff, we're starting to feel that. I think what's going on is my actual armor, even though I have it nicely done with all that transmogrification, it's still, yeah, a lot of greens, a lot of shit. We could definitely spruce it up a good bit. For sure. Weapons, on the other hand, I'm happy enough with them. I can also improve these along the way, but yeah, my armor definitely needs something going on. I've mainly been picking a lot of this stuff because of its set bonus, you know. That's the issue. It's hard to get a good set bonus. You can see that some of these are huge improvements. I don't want to lose my set bonus. A lot of them are Eagle-Eyed Archer. Yeah, it's self-explanatory. Eagle-Eyed Cherry. But yeah, we're coming up on these last few weeks stuff, you know. Rocket League's kind of, I'm saddened about that. I wish hopefully they can figure that out. What's bolster effect? Increase the effects of items that bolster your stats. Yeah, like at most games, this one has huge amount of potions and stuff that you can use. There's a whole aromatherapy section that you can mess around with. And I don't tend to use that. I just get better with my key flashes. I also have key recovery set up. As you can see, sometimes when I get it right, there's some tasty stuff. So this is some of the new stuff we got, and you're improving your defense with almost 40 there. So it'd be stupid of me not to use this stuff. I have no one to blame but myself. But it's got to do with these set bonuses here, the ones in the gold, you see. So if you're 2 pieces, you get affliction wave, attack up, duration, and intellect. That's not really what I'm into. Now to get these, unfortunately, they're randomized. Yeah. The one I've been using mostly is, I think it's Mighty Warrior. Yeah. And Clear-Headed Samurai I enjoy as well. Yeah, depending on the color, these are green. These are gold and all that. It's different set bonuses. We also get more accessories here. Yeah, I need to do that. Okay, cool. I have to find him. Is he out here? Must be somewhere, huh? He's basically our little bookkeeper. Nice. So yeah, you can meet up here and do missions for the other side. You can basically do it for both sides. But we're kind of working with anti-Shogunate, so that's the plan. If you want to see that stuff, might be something that you have to look into yourself. I like the way when you're at the area, it shows you which side it's coming from. Interesting. These are all very, very tough. Wonder where that guy's at. We got the little cat lady as well. It's a big thing in the game, is collecting all the cats. And she'll give you lots of cool little things to spruce it up. I don't see him here. I wonder, did he die or anything? No, it's usually a book symbol. Maybe the next time we get to a town. And you can do some gliding training as well. That's kind of what's allowed me to do the gliding assassinations. That's really cool too. So to find that out, you go over to bonds here. There's a lot of information. These games are stat heavy, as you can see. Just wild stuff. So just mind yourself. It can be a little bit overwhelming. Here he is here. Alright, where are you at, dude? So you can see these bonds. It's just a good way of finding the NPCs. But it's also, each one of them has a bond level. And you can see as your friendship grows, or even you can romance some of them, they will give you a copious amounts of goodies. Now some of them, like this guy, he has a separate store that the game was just mentioning there, and some of them do. So it's important. You don't have to take it that far. You can see this guy we've done the most missions with, so he's given us a lot of things there. Charm points and that. That's our blade twin. So your bond level is there on the relationship. Now to improve that, obviously you can do missions. You can choose the correct options in their dialogue. You can have a chat with them. You can also give them gifts. There's massive gifts in the game as well, and they all have their preferred gifts. And you know, it's simple things you can pick up and buy at the stores. Anything from food to drink to little special little hairpins and shit like that, you know. And then certain missions will also give you this a very beautiful, it's called a fated bond, and it kind of looks like a little special friendship thing. And if you give that to them, it can improve their level by twofold. So if you're really trying to push one of the relationships forward. And over here you have your skill trees, which are also very stat heavy and confusing. But the main part is you've got your skill points up the top. That represents all the different things, and then right beside it you have the individual skill, and you'll need both to upgrade things. So you have strength, dexterity, charm, and intellect, and yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory stuff. The most important part of each is they'll have this medicinal pills, which are your potions, you know. So you do want to feed into them, which will allow you to have more potions for fights. You can last longer and take a few hits if you're not great at the game like me. And then over here you got loads of stuff. You know, strength is all your goodies with your assassinations. You even do see palm fighting, which is pretty cool. And dexterity is like your guns and your shurikens and that. And then I think charm is a lot got to do with your speech. Yeah, and I think what else does it have? Additional, yeah. So it's like the different amount of pouches you have. And intellect is also speech, but I think this one also allows you to do afflictions as well. Yeah, you can cause like flame and poison and all that good stuff if you like that. That'll probably be better later on because the Neo games went so elemental by the end that it almost pushed me away from the game. It was like, this is a wind fight. You don't have wind protection, dead in one attack. I'm like, okay, this is the... Didn't feel like I was getting better at the game. I was just trying to beat an element. I was like, okay. Yeah, as far as I know, there's a lot of stuff I don't know in the game, obviously. I don't know how I would change up some of this stuff. Ooh, these are clear-headed samurai. Yeah, so I can say that's just an easy one-to-one right there. Nice. And they don't change their look because I have the transmogrification done. But you can change that yourself. You can turn all that stuff off. There's a better pistol. Nice, nice. Looks like we get a better gun as well. Ornate rifle. With the guns and that, I don't think they have too many. Oh, that one has Eagle Eye Archer. Okay. Nice. That's just easy done. And what this does is kind of creates your power level as well. So you have karma and experience up the top there. Even I don't know some of that stuff. Oh, that's like. What else we got up here? Mighty Warrior. Sometimes these accessories can have a set bonus, so keep an eye on them. I don't find these accessories to help too much, but if it has a set bonus, it will allow you to swap around some of your armor and then offset that by getting the set bonus in your accessory. Especially if you're opening up. There's clearly room for 2 more there, you know. And yeah, your inventory as well. There's lots of stuff you can do. Bullets, your arrows, you can throw things to distract them. Here's the different aromatherapy stuff I was talking about. It's a huge fucking game. They've basically slammed all of their Neo and Wolong stuff together into this game. And it can be quite overwhelming. And then you've got a camera that you can do some nice stuff with. You have this little gramophone bell chime, which works sort of like a survivor vision of the game. It will show you enemies behind walls and stuff, so it could be quite useful for stealth and stuff, if you like that sort of thing. I'm shite at it, so I don't really bother with it too much. So yeah, it's a great game. Like, this one definitely worth a play, but you have to know what you're getting yourself into, you know. It is Neo, it is bollocks hard. There's a horse as well, which everybody takes the piss out of because it looks like the horse is like a fucking, has a Barbie horse where there's a giant hand of a child just going. I get that. The problem with this game is it's unfairly pushed towards Ghost of Tsushima, you know. Oh, there's 2 more. Leave my horse alone. What's that symbol on his head mean? I don't know. They're probably bolstering each other. Oh, that's your friend's head, dude. Oh, nicely done. 2 attached. I love it. Oh, a little bit early there, Cyber. Come on now. Let me see. I want to try this fucking grapple hook. Does it do anything? No, see? So I completely screwed myself there. Grapple hook my ass. I don't know what else to do with that. Grapple hook's fucking me up. Why even using it now? Oh no, it's not reloaded. They let me pick my gun, but it's not reloaded. I didn't do anything either. Damn, all my stuff is just useless, don't you say? Where's he going? Get back here, Billy. Ooh, this stance is supposed to be strong against them. That's more like it. We've got lots to learn. It's interesting when you die, or even when you kill guys, you're leveling up, right? But you have to kind of bank the points. It's kind of fucking like the weakest link or some shit. You are the weakest link. So you have to bank them. And it kind of banks your karma, as they call it. Yeah, can I pray at this shrine? Here we go. And if you don't do that, you can lose them. Yay. And by doing that, you just find one of the little checkpoint flag things all over the place. Nice. I was just trying out some of the stuff I have, and nothing was working. That was funny. Your gun is useless. Your sword useless. Your grapple hook useless. Oh, look at that big bastard over there in the morning. See him all again in the morning, see? The size of that motherfucker. Yeah, every now and then they have these goddamn giant sumo wrestling looking dudes. And as you can imagine, they just make dog little of it. That guy survived. I'm impressed. Even remember I changed out the gun? I did, right? Shit, I did. Shittles. Alright. Trying to get some kind of attack on that big boy. As you can imagine by them, they're just giant fucking sponges. I don't know about you, but fighting sponge is fine. But a sponge after a sponge, your fingers getting sore, you're not really doing anything. I don't need that. Look at that. Fucking slice him in the throat and he's completely fine. Shit, somebody... Oh, somebody is shooting at me over there. Oh no, I can't move, I'm dead. So all my ki was gone. And see that, 776. You just stand there, you can't move. It's really obnoxious. That is something left over from Neo. I never enjoyed that. The little blue bar. It's kind of like breaking your poise or something. I just hate that you can't move. Like, let the person, at least, you're probably going to die anyway, but at least let them move. It's just so weird to just stand there and be like, hi, how you doing? How's your family? I want to know who was shooting me because we definitely killed Bozo over here. But clearly wasn't good enough. Fucking Bozo. And then this guy gets fucking slaughtered. Cut out his jugular. And he just stands back up. Oh no, sometimes that glider don't work too well. Alright. I need to find out where that... I can't move again! Don't do the same thing again, I've barely any health. Oh my god, he just killed me midair! What the fuck? Told you these sumo guys suck ass. There's somebody shooting. I definitely killed that guy up there. Somebody is shooting me. You can't have a good fight while someone is shooting you. That's why I hate mages and... where the fuck did you put me, game? Where the fuck am I? Why didn't you just put me outside the building? I fucking hate mages and archers and shooters and all that stuff in these games because they're melee focused, you dumb fucks. Let us just sit back and relax. Anything like that is just... it feels awkward, you know? It feels awkward to get shot from 6 miles away. It's like, huh? These two people having a great epic fight for the ages. Imagine that happening like in a TV show or an actual battlefield. It's like when you see someone stealing kills in a fucking shooting game. It's like a bit of respect and honor. That's why I hate them, you know. And it's just at the end of the day, the ironic thing about it is it's all just distraction. You know, they don't really care. Like, let me get this free hit in there. So who was? I want to see who's shooting at me. Like, I couldn't even concentrate on Big Boy because someone was. This guy over here. Is it? What a scumbag. What a pussy ass bitch. Come over here and fight like a man, you cunt. Fucking pose him. See, that's what we do with archers around here. We show them the door. Can you climb up, mister? The door to the afterlife. Big boy's over there, okay. So yeah, you get the up and down arrow. It does have stances like Neo. But they're not, you're not reliant on them. You'd be stupid not to use them, but... Damn! The sword coming in front of his face, but the arrow won. Alright. Nice. So I can do this thing called the key flash after attack, if you time it right, almost like active reload. And it will restore your key. This guy's still using arrows. Pathetic scumbag archer. That's right, this is what we deal with you. Fuck you! Nice. You notice how I jumped down on his body and do it? I'm stuck right now? There you go. You can't even see what you're stuck on. Yeah, this game is trying to get rid of the walls so that doesn't happen, see? This is what games should do. And if I showed you a From Software game, but the problem is by getting rid of the wall, it works, but then you have these moments where I'm backing up. I can't actually see what I'm getting stuck on. Nice. So there is no right way. Like, I complain about third-person cameras for good reason. But I don't have some magical fucking way of fixing it either. This one went for the Sekiro way of doing it. I do prefer getting rid of the wall over anything. Like, I don't think the camera should ever... See, actually, sometimes it just gives in, you see? You can't have that rule for that and then go down there. I just don't want the camera to ever be taken over. You zoom in, FOV, any of that stuff. That should always be in the player's hands. Besides cutscenes. It's the second time dropping on this guy. He hasn't learned the first time. God, he's a chunky boy. Oh, he's going full sumo. Problem with this guy is there's no recovery. It's just no recovery. Like, you miss once, and he's into a four-hitter quitter. All you can do is kind of power through that guy. It sucks, but there you go. That's not really talent, so. Ah, fuck it. I brick wall through most of these games with 10% timer. Yeah, so will the apocalypse happen with Fortnite? Apocalypse and then flooding it? You see, as usual, people like go over all the NPC dialogue or any of the cut dialogue with a finely tuned comb to see if there's anything there. Nice. So people are happy the wings are back, but I see the same issue. You're getting shot out of the sky like a bitch. So yeah. Honestly, you know, when it comes to things like pulse grenades, whatever, shockwave, whatever they call them, whatever season, you always got to keep some kind of a staple in there, because until they do something with stamina, we're always going to run into the same issue. These are nice challenges. They're right on my level, so I dig that a lot. Let's see. So what can we do here? That's just our base. The actual mission, I believe, is one of these big boys up here somewhere. No, it's the pleasure district. It's where Taka was. But she gone now. She gone. So we can do some of this stuff. Strong enemy presence, public order. Look at the difference in the levels. There's the gliding training. We should do a bit of that as well. Cool. I don't know how much we have left to learn in terms of that, but we'll give it a shot. Nice. I enjoy these kind of games. Like, you can get open world fatigue, absolutely, but like when you have the GOAT out there, Red Dead Redemption 2, everything else pales in comparison. So you already know that you're playing an inferior product, but you're still having fun with it, you know. I think the only weak part of Red Dead 2 was its gameplay, honestly. I think like Red Dead 1 has its own specific way of like, learn this is how you shoot, this is how you reload, this is how you draw your weapons. That's fine, but they kind of double down on that for Red Dead 2, and it gets a little bit messy, especially when you want to go from dual wielding and stuff, and you're kind of spending a little bit too much time on that weapon wheel, and it's like, why are we here? Or, you know, when you want to go back to your horse, and it took me a while to figure out like how much stuff was stored in the horse, and make sure I would just jump off my horse, go into a battle with no guns, you know. I think that was a bug at the time, though. Still, yeah, it's one of the best of the best. So GTA 6 definitely in good hands. I just worry about the online thing, you know, how much of a focus it's going to be. Every day we seem to have a new rumor or a new piece of news that comes out about another cancelled DLC for GTA 5, and I just don't want the same thing to happen. I've heard a little rumor of them trying to get the Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories like little collection to newer consoles. We'll see about that. I think that sounds more like wishful thinking. I don't know if people would want that. Especially, you'd want that out already, you know, sometime already this year. If GTA 6 is going to come out in March or September. Space Talk! How's it going? Hello, Pyro. How was your weekend, man? Space Talk. Forget me not.
There's a fair wind blowing today.
These are kind of fun little mini games. You have to like crash through them. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, it's far from a bad looking game. I haven't seen a little bit stuff that I don't remember. I suppose we're in the new area, a bigger area. Alright, let's see what you got for me. Let's see what he unlocks first before we get our ass handed.
Gliding here. Why don't you give it a try?
What else you got? Tell me about You not tell me your rewards?
You have to. I was.
Related entries. Maybe you'll tell me when I click into it.
Okay.
No, I won't. Oh, here we go. Okay, silver coin. Foreign book. Yes, we need that for that dude. There is a couple of special books that are related exactly to the gliding. They have a special name. It doesn't make it very easy to remember. Target destroyed. First time. Okay, cool. So 7,800 points what we're looking for. I think the one we did in the last area was upwards of 10 grand. So this one should be 10,000 points. Should be easy. So the thing about this one is this training is there's a very select path that you need to know. And once you do that, like, it's actually quite easy, you know. And then this one doesn't seem to do it, but there's a lot of perfecting in the slamming down. And then, all right, is there anywhere we can get? Yeah, you need to use this little dude here. That will reset stamina. No, she does that sometimes. I think we're gonna miss this now, am I? You fucking bitch, dude. Why did she let go of... Why did she go out of the glider and go back in? That's so annoying. That means we'll unfortunately have scuffed the perfect score, I think. That's really annoying. That's not my fault. You grapple. And you gotta land, like, pretty much there. Yatta! Might be enough, though. We'll see. 70... No, I needed it perfect. That's annoying. Like, why did she let go? Like, that's... How is that my fault? I grappled. I did it right. But she just let go. She stopped using the grapple. I think I just ran out of stamina or something. I don't know. Who knows? You gotta love the controls sometimes. Just way with the bears. Now, it could be something I just need to improve my stamina. I don't know. I don't even think I need to go underneath the tree there. Maybe that's what's causing the issue. Alright, there we go. Just don't let go of the grapple misses. Thank you. Slow down? Really? Open, close wings. I did neither. Ah, you fucking bitch. How do you miss that? That might be a timer or something. How did she miss that? I think what's wrong is where the camera's positioned. Beat my time. No. Still not good enough. Alright, fuck you then. Yeah, when you're pushing down on it, it's weird. I know what we're trying to do here. They put the glider on the bottom half of the screen so you can see so much of the screen for assassinations and landing. But it actually feels a little awkward because when you push down, like, to hit those targets, it's not pushing down enough. It's yeah. It's a little awkward. You're a little awkward head, aren't you? Zealot's longbow, paralytic whetstone. Nice. There is whetstones in the game that kind of like meant to be sharpening stones, but in this case they have that one obviously will paralyze the enemy. There's another one that'll poison them. Very much like the paper, fire paper and all that from Bloodborne and yeah, all that stuff. It's all very familiar. Will we try this even though it's level 24? Gonna kick my ass. Let's do it. We're staying with the green. Any football, dude? Whee! Nice. Yeah, this place seems notably choppier. I don't know why. It's always that way, man. Middle of the game, last half of the game. Just not enough time put into it. Alright, let's see if we land this roof. I think I'm not gonna make it. Nipples. Alright. Good girl. Alright. Crowd the enemies, defeat 4 formidable foes. Alright. Use this to see where all the foes are. The formidable ones, obviously they're much tougher. A good way of checking, I've noticed, doesn't always work, but use your bow and arrow and your gun, even if you're not going to shoot them, and it will tag them. Da, 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 da. Because, yeah, and then you'll notice then this little arrows above their health here. It's almost like your general and your corporal and your lieutenant stuff, you know. This arrow here on the side means that your current stance is weak to him. You'll have red means weak, white is neutral, and blue is strong. Let's try this guy. Maybe it doesn't keep them tagged out. Maybe it does for a while. So this guy would be stronger than him, you see. Let's find out where the other ones are. All of them will be indoors. Is there anyone beside this guy? So I could probably glide assassinate this dude, but it won't kill him. Not dead, okay. Good. Weapon proficiency in Bayonetta. That guy didn't see me kill him right in front of his face, okay. I ain't complaining. Yeah, I was not technically a formidable foe. One here though. A little teabagging. Ah, he's a formidable foe. I love that attack. Oh! As you can see, I did my special move before his, but his takes priority. Just fuck your mother. You can't roll away from this. Fighting in close quarters in these games is a death sentence usually. Don't do it if you can help it. Because the camera can't keep control. People always blame the player for the camera. I love that. They're like, you're the one standing in the wall, you know. I'm like, yeah, you think so? In a tiny little fucking 4x4 room? I don't know, dude. Kinda doesn't seem like a player issue. It's like, maybe don't put an enemy in such close quarters. Doesn't look like we can get this guy. Maybe. Oh. Even though he looks like he's looking forward, he's probably looking a little bit. You're hiking? Nice, dude, nice. Did a mid put it in your head? What's he doing? I don't want it. Nice, this guy's fast. Here we are in the corner again. Can you get out of here? Whoa, hits me through the wall. Love to see it. Let's just not fight close quarters like that, okay? Give ourselves a little bit of time. I didn't mean to do that. That's weird. What hit me? He's poisoned me. Cool. That's what he's doing. He's doing it again. So after I attack, if I press R1, it'll do that key flash. And that will bring you all the way back. And I think I get a nice bit of key recovery too. I think he poisoned me. Nice. I think I was climbing up in the grapple and I think he shot an arrow just on the grapple. Oh, red demon mask. Cool. Probably not the red demon, but let's have a look here. Yeah, so, you know, you want to play these games like Fashion Souls, go for it. This one, though it's kind of cool, is for sneaking. You can see dexterity, attack at max health, the omnipresent ninja. Enemy evasion, see I don't really care about that. Attack on assassination, very nice though. I think the one I have already does that. I'm rocking the mighty warrior, which attack on falling health and then strength +2 damage taken down. You see, it's hard to know. I would kind of play it like your Fashion Soul, your Fashion Neo. Who's this guy? There's so much stuff you can do. A lot of things where the game is very nicely set up. I must have hit that by accident. Where you can kind of auto sell, auto disassemble things. Maybe you don't want like a shitload of crappy grey items or whatever. Oh, I got no glide there. I really wanted the glide. Oh, and like, you know, you've got a fucking kick-ass hat. Like, you wonder why I piss and moan about games where they don't listen, you know? I pressed X and X again, which is meant to be a glide. But I no more got a glide. In fact, might as well just throw yourself off buildings that way. You can get 2 hits after you break their poise. Now you can get more if you're using faster weapons, but I say stick to 2. So once you get their key bar down, the blue bar, they'll have a red indicator on their lock on, and what you can do with that is Basically get a visceral off, you know. It doesn't always give you insta kill though. Right, I unlocked one cool move called, I think it's called killer move or something like that. Once they're like that, you can hold down the triangle button. It's supposed to do a much stronger attack. But it remains to be seen. Now you glide, don't you, bitch, huh? You didn't glide a second ago. Yes, I'm gonna help you, calm down. I'm out here wearing Billie Jean hats. And there's a guy up on the tower. Of course, I run into all the formidable foes. What's cool is when you do that, it's called counter spark. Oh shit, someone heard. Oh no, while I'm down on the ground, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. Boo! Boo, you fucking liar. So he threw an explosive barrel. The other guy now, not the guy we're actually fighting. So shouldn't that damage him? He threw it at his own feet. Of course it does. Why would I ever get priority? These games don't work when you're fighting multiple enemies because you only lock on to one at a time. The other guy just gets basically instant fucking attacks on you. Come on, bitch. How did he dodge that? Fuck. So hard to hit them. And they're both formidable enemies as well. I hate fighting multiple enemies. You'll never separate them, see? It's just a wanker. Fuck you, dude, man. Wait your fucking turn like a good bitch. Alright, you don't play fair, I don't play fair. Let's see what you got, bitch tits. I don't even have to rescue that guy. Damn! That was kind of cool. The wrestling move. Dude, what is that green stuff? I thought I was getting poisoned, but I'm not. Nice! He dodged, backed away, and then went into his own dodge. I'm pushing you off the edge, little Jimmy. Sayonara! Oh, why can't you finish them off? I thought pressing triangle. Maybe it's square. I thought pressing triangle will do a ground attack. You saw it go red for a second, right? That's the triangle button. I am confused. Now you got a dumbass AI who's like, I need to go back inside. I forgot my underpants. I'll have to look that up. Maybe that's something I'm doing wrong. I don't think I can go back in the normal way now. I should have done that. But when you get him on the ground there, he's like weak to an attack. I'm really sure there's like a ground attack. But no, that was doing the parry midair. I think it might be square. That doesn't seem like a very strong attack. Alright. How do I get back in here? Quintus Quintus. I could have tried to release that guy to help. I think he's just another player who died here. A lot of players that die become little hostages. That's why he has a weird name. Aquaman. Head Ronin Hunter. No, dude, you end up getting hunted yourself. Yeah, you see, we used to do these camps and there'd be one formidable foe. Now we're upwards of 2, 3, 4. It's really cool. Oh, somehow we heard that little jump. Kui's got a scimitar. Much faster than mine. Oh, he's just filleting my fish. Nice. Weapon efficiency. So you beat them with the weapon that they have. Gives you some proficiency into it. Nice. That move is so funny. It takes so long though. Like that screaming roar. What is that stuff they're using? The bunny started doing that here. She's angry, dude. Must be the call of the PMS. Alright. Jobs are good. See, can we keep... I don't know when the next mission is. Sheba. So we got the Zealot's longbow, training wear. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place with this. Let's see, how much... What you have to do with the set bonus stuff is if you're going to switch it up, you want to see how many of this omnipresent ninja Should have the assassination damage, I like that, and attack at max health is nice too. Dexterity I couldn't really give a fuck about. You'd be surprised. Sometimes you'll see that the game will actually favor a set. You'll get a lot of the same set. Like I noticed for one stealth mission, it was like, oh, this is what we're doing. Commanding champion. So you get blade flash key recovery, very good. Blood gauge. I don't know what blood gauge is yet. I think I've seen that. It's like, it might be a cowering thing where you can attack gory and show more blood and it makes them cower away in fear. Cowering is quite a big thing. Basically what it does is whenever you counter spark, you can kind of knock them off balance and get afraid, or people around them will be afraid. So you can get almost double assassinations, or get an assassination after killing the fucking dude. Assassination. Quite nice. Oh, there's another one. Omnipresent ninja. Grappling hope it. Oh yeah. I don't think it does a whole lot, does it? Oh, there you go. I didn't know I could do that. I'll figure out. This kind of stuff I would much rather do off camera, because it is just kind of messy, you know. It's a lot. You're looking at a lot of stat stuff, but by saving that stuff for off camera, it means I kind of make things harder for myself. See what I was saying? Look, it's all omnipresent ninja. I told you. So you can buy this stuff. It requires silver, which is pretty rare. This one is 48, and I have only 172. And yeah, and then you can see that it's all question mark, question mark, question mark. See that? Means that you're not going to know what the rest of the other skills are. I remember getting into Neo stuff like heavily, and it was just fucking crazy. It's almost worth it for that, but that's all good. It's all good.
Thanks for your patronage.
Thanks for your patronage. Do I need to rest somewhere? We finished this place, but we didn't rest. Is there one nearby? I think so. There is a storehouse here. Let me grab this somewhere. Where is it? It says it's here, 19 meters away. Is it this one? You kill certain enemies and you kind of lock the storehouse. You can kind of do it early. Get some goodies. But it also might have nothing. It's all just randomized. You know how the RNGs favor me? They don't. Champion's chest armor. I like that. We got some nice bits. Is it any good to me though? Definitely need to upgrade. Jesus Christ. Let's see. So you get Marvelous Sword Saint, which I think I used to fuck with. Max key attack, martial skill attack, more dexterity, and then key attack on counter spark. That's really good. Jesus. Nice. Bonus stats. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, okay, that's what's been happening. Health recovery on counter spark. That's cool. That's what I've been doing. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, and these Triates things are basically just like the free skill points that are worth getting. I do want to get a new outfit for after a couple of streams. I'm like, I want to switch it up. Where's the fucking flag? Is this place not got a flag? I liberated forgotten. Flag is where you kind of bank your stuff, so I need. There's a cat there and a photo there. I wonder what we're actually looking for. Does the mission help out at all? Oh my god, these are all Yokohama. Jesus, here we go. Decisions. Ryoma reflects on the gate instant and considers its goals. Perhaps you may find clues about your blade twin in the great city of Edo. Baby. I don't see it on the map though. Oh, there it is. It was just all the way down here. You forget how fucking big these areas are. Sheesh. Yeah, let's keep going with the story, because I've unfortunately left this game out to dry a little bit, which is sad because I didn't want to do that. It's not a bad game, it's just everything else is monster. I would actually argue that I probably prefer this style of game over Dragon's Dogma. I enjoyed Dragon's Dogma 2 a lot. It just had so much of the same uncomfortable issues as the first game, you know? I don't see that as... Some people would see that as a good thing, you know? I don't. I was baffled by some of the things. That's why it feels like a remake of the original, not necessarily a sequel. That's not a bad thing, though. That's good. It's like, hey, let's give it a second chance, you know? It's just, goddamn, you know, we love our games, warts and all, but sometimes those warts are the size of your fucking head. Like, gross! That's how that felt. Some of the things in it was like, why did you do that? Why did you keep that? After 12 years, you learned nothing. That's what it feels like. With certain parts, I'm like, thank God they kept this part in. So yeah, it's a mixed bag. I enjoyed it. There's certain parts of the original game I enjoyed way more though, but we'll see. Honestly, that's kind of came from quality of life things that came with the Dark Arisen update, so it's not really fair either. No doubt Dragon's Dogma 2 will have the same thing. I'm finding a lot of games now where they're trying to be really sneaky with it, and they're leaving things for New Game Plus. This used to be an old trick that they would do back in the day to try and keep you playing so you wouldn't trade it in. Used to like lock things behind it, so you'd be 2 or 3 playthroughs. And some games get smart with it. It's like, okay, like even what Starfield did, it's completely out of Bethesda's wheelhouse, you know. But they created, you know, people are getting into New Game 33 and all that. It's cool, but they're forgetting why we do that. Like, you can play the From Software games, they do New Game Plus very well, but there's nothing that you can't do on the first go that you can't do on the second one. So sometimes you'll pick a weapon or a choice that you'll have to do differently in a New Game Plus. That's about it, but everything else is like, it's the same game. A lot of these games, when they're doing New Game Plus, like, this is only available here. You feel like you have to play New Game Plus. Dragon's Dogma 2 is kind of sneaky with it, and they're like, here's the logo for Dragon's Dogma 2 at the end. I'm like, what the fuck? No, it was kind of, the end game was actually masterful in Dragon's Dogma 2. That was one of my favorites outside of something like a fucking MMO. Like, dang. This is your Edo City. How do you get in here? Must be a better way. It's funny seeing so much Western influence on these Japanese games, and then we're at a stalemate because we're just going in a circle. But anyway, it's what it is. Like, I see Ubisoft's mistakes in so many Japanese open world games. Like, what? And it's not just the towers. We absolutely, yeah. See, look all the levels I got there. See, if I had died, I could have lost those levels. We give Ubisoft shit for those towers a lot, but there's a lot of other little things. Just the progression in general can be. Alright.
Hey.
This guy I can trust. Who knows?
There you are. Let's get started.
Must be a very famous.
Get a good look.
Western.
These British gents desire a grand castle.
I wouldn't know that.
They've got guts
that well.
Right. Especially their boss,
Alcock.
You go with the diversionary team. Stir up some action down below and get the attention of the guards.
The other Ubisoft thing that's taken over is the weak-ass political writing. You got this kind of cowardly writing that says it's not political, is political, but it's still not brave enough to actually say what it's trying to say. So you get this kind of dancing around morons. Even this game is like that. You've got all the politics. You got the British and Americans, you know they're shitting on both of them, but they're not brave enough to ever say it. It's like, take a good look. The British House, like, you'd be expecting them to just fucking talk mad shit, just to do it, but they're so afraid, you know, because they're trying to show in the history books. We really know what's going on here. It's racism on both sides, you know. But we can't possibly say that in this day and age, can we?
On the uptake.
Fucking grown-ass man babies waiting to cancel and review bomb everything.
We will get into position. Be on watch to strike.
I don't know who's worse, man. The snowflakes and the woke gobshites, or the anti-woke fucking Gamergate fucking sweaty bald cunts. I don't know who's worse. On any given day, it's both. Let them fight to the death, and then we'll just clean up the rest. Act like normal human beings again. Let's get rid of these chronic online fucks. But you'd have to get rid of 90% of the population, though. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Indeed. I'll do my best.
Ever just try going online and acting like a normal person? That was never an option, was it?
Please
All right.
don't kill us.
Let's kick some fucking British ass, man. Death to the redcoats! You fucking scumbag. Fucking towing the line of your little king. I suppose at this point, it nearly would have been Elizabeth first. When did the British have shields? Are you fucking mad? That's like Mongolian design. Who's over there using a Gatling gun, you little pussy ass bitch? Is that a British person sitting in the corner shooting? Like a pussy? That's never been done before. It couldn't possibly be British. Only the French do that. I'll take the piss out of all of them, because all these were needless fucking wars and needless morons.
Stand firm! Wait for an opening between shots!
You get out of the way, numbnuts, you're attacking nothing. Dude, he's just walking away from the bullet. It's kind of sick. Alright, gotta get through this Gatling gun here. Oh!
All finished, Steve.
Damn, look at his health. Like, how did you survive that? Oh, shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Over there.
Kind of hard to shoot when you're... Look at these guns. Look at these swords, man. It's like a fucking spy-hander. Spy-handers. Watch out, there's a couple of these. A lot of the bullets now. Yeah, a couple of grapples. A couple of guys up to no good. Don't think you can... Whoa.
Long enough.
I don't think you can aim the pistol. Perhaps you get something better. I'm out of bullets, but that can't be changed during battle. Okay. Thanks for nothing. Are you good, bro? I think he fell off the gun. We can't let him get back on it now, can we? Okay, AI, go bye-bye. Sorry, I'm just playing with your friend over there. Keyblaze, yes! Whoa, look at the colors drained out of it. Oh, I'm coming to get you. Coming to get, look, the colors completely drained out besides the enemies. That's really cool. I think he's dead. Let's not waste this. Get over here! Whoa, even the allies have Keyblaze. That's so cool. Pretty cool. I gotta remember to pick up some of this stuff. Hey, can I use your Gatling gun? It'd be sure nice if I could. How do you use this thing? I better get out. Guys, there's a lot of people. The old spinning spool they used to use. Anyone else? I rip this off now. That'd be cool. And we should hear about Gears 6 soon enough. Everyone's up in arms. They're like, oh, there's a Gears collection coming and it's gonna go to PlayStation. Don't think so, but you never know. Who cares anyway? Just play your fucking games. I think it's like the end of Xbox. I'm like, dude, this is like, they're making bank.
I can't say.
You're gonna have people on
I was
PlayStation
expecting to do that.
paying for the next rare game. Oh, look at this motherfucker. Oh yeah, I remember these guys. These Weetabix. This guy's actually American. He's on the British side. Who wrote the history books in this one? That would never happen. I fucking hated this. Yes, it's pretty tough. Long John Silver over there. Ah, the power. Nah. bigger they are, harder they fucking fall. He arrived at Chicapunto. Chicachinto. Did you change your mind? God, I was hoping one of them would have some bullets. Ride it, give me some more, ride it. Thank you, that's all I wanted you to do. Is pick up the barrel, throw it at the unsuspecting victim of darkness in the valley. We can live like Jack and Sally if we want. You can always die. You'll have Halloween on Christmas. In the night, we'll wish this never ends.
Bring yourself together.
You the guys are caught. I caught you. You were both hopping off the building there. Where to get these shields from? I've never seen them use shields after. What the hell do you... I can't even hit him with that shield. Should I use the grapple to get rid of the shield? No, I don't do anything. It's probably the Shogunate giving them Japanese and Eastern shields and that. Some of them are even using scimitars, which are closer to like Turkish and Arabic weapons, you know, Persian. Battlefront Classic games were cheap. The hell out of 70 gigs. Yeah, dude, there was war over that because some dumbass thinks he can play as a game dev when he's fucking useless. So basically, they took the shitty game, you know, the shitty stuff, and somehow made it worse. Like, for fuck's sake. So all of the models that existed already, they just created them uncompressed 4K, and now we have to pay for it. This is why everything has gone to hell. You usually get certain things like PlayStation using their... They won't allow other devs to use it though, it's weird. Cracking compression. I think they allowed the Stellar Blade guys to do it because that whole game was only 30 gigs. They were like Sony second party, so it makes sense. Where do we go here? Yeah, it's so stupid, dude. The thing is still a hot mess, but if you can get some enjoyment out of it, so be it. Some bugs can be fine, but if it's the point where you're like, oh, it's not actually registering my shots, or the team is hacking or whatever, it's so bad. What's weird is those guys had just made the Tomb Raider collection, which is fantastic, but it's clear that somebody was brought on as a mod from a was working on one of the mods from the mod team, and they actually, you know, care.
What have you done, you bastards?
Nice, it's gotta lead to some cool shit. Fucking British. You British, aren't you? Smell like bunghole. Look like one too. How did he not burn up there? Dude, the aggro is either right beside them and everybody joins in, or this guy can't fucking see anything. What a dumbass. You fucking dumbass. Must be a way of doing automatic. Fucking hell, those big fucking swords. They're great swords, they do so much damage. Motherfuckers in the background. Damn it! You always gotta ruin a good fight with fucking archers, mages, and lord fucking gunners. See how you like it, you bastard. Go on home to your inbred mama. Tell her all about how you died. The same thing you were using. I think one of our boys are nearly dead. These guys might have some ammo though. Hey-ya! I'm looking out for a few things. Some of them are like good games. Some of them are like cheaper physical, you know, but there's such a limited quantity of them and they don't hold any value. It's weird. I don't know if that System Shock game is going physical. I want to see. It might only be 30 anyway. It'd be nice. That's gonna be fun. First person shooting. Immersive sim. Goodish. Good to see Shogun. They've been having System Shock 3 for a long time in development. Alright, we'll finish this mission now.
But Alcock is still nowhere to be found.
We get some games done this week.
And I hear
we went hard on Stellar Blade. It was so much fun. It really was. I don't think they could have done an ounce more to make it any better, you know? It's exactly what it was. I enjoyed that.
Looking for something?
I wonder how you get more silver
Don't
in the
rush.
game.
Take your time.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thanks for your patronage.
Your patronage. Can you get some more lines, sir? I'll pay. Is this pickup? Oh, it's just stuff. Yeah, this game from video game donkeys company Animal Well, it looks very unusual. I'll give them that. It's kind of cool. Players, it's all like trippy and pixel art, but it's kind of neon as well. Players, this little tiny little blob moving around. Could be interesting. Just I don't know. I can't really even figure out if there's like an end goal or combat or anything.
Savage.
Let's do this.
His name is Rutherford Alcock. Like, who comes up with this name? Jolly good Rutherford. Whoa! What just happened there? Was he midair? Wait, the Blade Twin is here? What the fuck is going on? The Blade Twin is here. Our own brother. He's working with him. This guy's using sweet. Damn, he's got fucking fireworks. Ah, no, that sucks. I hate that. These games suffer so bad with broken aggro. So basically, once I goes down, he swaps his aggro to me. Jesus Christ. So I end up getting 3 attacks in the face and it just kills the player character. Can you block those? Dude, where's he getting the... I think he's rocket fist or something. I cannot hit this guy at all. Yeah, I'm fucking dead. Jesus Christ. Cool. I didn't know the wind blade was gonna be there. Jeez! I'm so dead. I can't move. Oh my god. Look at this punk ass bitch. Why does he sound like that? It sounds like Igor. Let's get rid of this guy. First, that twin blade is kicking my ass, you mind? Fuck, that's bullshit, game. I'm fighting this guy. You can't fucking do that. That's lousy as hell. So he just did his super move on me when I'm not timed or aggroed. I'm fighting this British cunt. Fucking bitch. Alright. I have no health now. I got fucked over. Whoa! What was... He's got like rocket fist. This is like Metal Gear Solid. He's got rocket fist. Do you remember what year this is set in? This guy's fucked because he's not the same damage as this guy. She's trying to pick him up. Can you do that? These guys are both dead. We're all dead. I can't beat this guy. He's weak against him. Yeah. Nice. That sucked. That whole fight was ruined because this guy used the rocket fist through the other enemy, aggroing through him, That's why these games don't work when there's more than one enemy. It just doesn't work. Stop doing it. Stop thinking that you have given us any kind of control. How the fuck was I supposed to know the Blade Twin's gonna be here? Jesus Christ. Just showing up. We meet again. I'm doing stuff here. It's like you coming to visit me on work experience. Like, no. Clearly the harder of the two. Right. Dude just pulls the fucking blade out of himself. It's so cool. Let's see, can we get this guy? We just need to get rid of one of them, you know? Otherwise it just gets really sloppy. Look at this stupid shit, dude. Oh my god. Stop putting multiple enemies in the fucking game. So you're shooting me with, you know, blade fucking sound waves, and then I can't see, it's off camera, and I'm not even locked onto him or aggro to him. That shit's embarrassing. There goes the crazy blade stuff. Fucking aggro one at a time, and fucking let's have some fun, you know? Let's actually fucking fight together. Look at that, it's not even locked onto him. It's not even locked onto the fucking dude standing 2 feet away from your fucking face. Are you crazy? Just have just one-on-one, please. That'll do. Alright, we are suffering now because of you got the poisonous. Come on, boys. Stand around there. That one's tough. He does a triple spin on the grapple. If you're not parrying the grapple, you're actually parrying the fucking air around you. I know that sounds weird, but what's going on? Nice. I'm out of juice.
Haven't won yet.
That's the hardest one to block there. So he's able to, how is he able to do that? He's able to block all the pistol attacks. That's fucking great. I did 5 shots back to back, he blocked all of them. Why did he show up? I think he's standing up for the British again. He did this with the Machu Party cards, remember? This Blade Twin, he's gonna be continued to be.
Why are you so intent on provoking the British?
Mm-hmm. Saved me the trouble of provoking the British.
Wait!
Of course he gets away. His arm is insane. Grapple hook, rocket fist. I thought it was Metal Gear Solid 5. That's pretty cool. I guess it's just them taking a little bit of the old logic and the timing into their own hands. But like, here's something cool. Yeah, the combat, I don't know why we haven't learned 15 years later, but this kind of Souls-like combat does not work with multiple enemies at once. You've got a lock-on which positions the camera and then puts the fucking enemies that you're not locked onto out of the camera. So what happens? You end up getting attacked off screen like a fool. It's better on one-on-one. Why didn't they just have us fight the British dude? Load a little cutscene, then have the Blade Twin show up.
Wake up, people of
Japan. Then you have this issue where you have the AI cleaning up the mess and finishing the fight. It's really weird. See, this guy's going mad, look. He's going crazy.
This is no better than the Red
Exactly. But we didn't...
Look, Master.
We didn't blow up the house, did we? Uh-oh, look, Master. Oh, no. You see, we're trying to keep things the old ways, but that doesn't mean fucking crazy tyrants either. I like fighting that Blade Twin. We're probably going to fight him many times. These guys we haven't even done anything with, but now apparently they're allies. We're just standing around in the background. Yeah, I end up getting poisoned kind of off camera there, which is a bit shitty. So you end up, once that happens, you either have the appropriate heals, or you just kind of turn the fight into a timer-based thing.
Hey!
Hello, Mr. Little Sheepy Eno. Oh. Look at this cutie.
Oh, isn't that the pilgrim dog?
Is he gonna be our own little friend?
You can ask the dog to go visit shrines across the land. Though it will take a little time.
You go on a little mission for us?
People will take care of the dog on its journey. So letting them carry some money is a good idea.
Oh.
There's a chance you may receive something in return. Conversely, if you see someone else's pilgrim dog, take care of it. I'm sure something good will happen. Why don't you try it out with
Oh,
this
is this
one?
like an online player thing too? Interesting. He's so cute. American revolver. Alright. Yamagata. Yeah, so I end up like pushing when it's a multiple enemy fight like that. I end up pushing to just defeat one as quick as possible because it's just quite messy at that start. You know, you can see the AI kind of sort of drags their aggro away, but then they'll do a move while they're fighting the AI and it'll actually hit you because they've aggro to you, but you've just no way of knowing. And that, yeah, it's a little bit. Or maybe that's how we get. Oh, look at this plum bamboo pine. Select the amount of money you want to give to the pilgrim dog. What's that? 10,000? Jesus. Do not send on pilgrimage. Yeah, go ahead. Take 10,000. There you go. I know, it's a lot. Get stolen halfway there. Once it gets it will. He's cute. Was able to get the battle. Yeah. There was a couple of other things that came out there as well. Like, you know, with May the 4th, they're always trying to rush things out. And it ends up a little bit worse for wear. This is the longhouse, right? It's kind of cool with more things. You can decorate it. You can change your clothes. You can do all sorts of cool things.
Feeling beat.
Here's some freebies. It's nice. Testament of the Soul. And that, yeah, we lived past events. So this is where the, as I was saying, a bit like how Detroit Become Human did it, where it kind of splits all the stories up like an old film reel. That's Ronin mission. Black ships, that's kind of where we started. All the way back, and you can see where the choices were made. Nice. Now it's 1963, but we started in, what, 1953? Yeah, so it's already been 10 years. It's kind of cool. So you can replay them in different ways, not just chapter 2, Bond missions. I think if you miss stuff as well, it helps. Yeah, some of the different Bond missions. Can you go straight to them from here? No, you just have to find it. Alright, we did his first one there with that guy. He was kind of cool. The Men from Tulsa. And you have lots of different Bond missions. Who's the guy I don't like? This guy, yeah. Katsura, I'm sorry, dude, I don't trust you. The Seed of Doubt wants to talk to you about something. Maybe he doesn't trust us. Available in Yokohama. I think with some of those, maybe if you missed them, you missed them. I don't know.